today we're going to work on the Acura again. We've got a bunch of parts in. I'll show you here in a second what we got. So I got the Roscoe Racing idle air control valve adapter, so I could go from a 3-wire to a 2-wire. This will bolt onto the intake manifold, and then my idle air control valve will bolt to here. So that's cool. I got an OEM Honda part, so I can get rid of the oil cooler. This will screw into the engine. Oil filter will screw onto there. Well, in my case, it's going to screw into the engine, and then the sandwich plate's going to screw onto there. And then the oil filter will screw onto that adapter. So I got that. I got a new engine mount. I'll show you why on the old one. Actually, if you look, I think, hold on. Here's actually a piece from the old one that goes in there. That's how bad the old one is. We got a Gates timing belt. So we're gonna go ahead and do as much as we can to the car. I want to try to drive it to work one of these days this week. So come along for the ride. So we're gonna start by putting the oil pan on. I got it all cleaned up. I got the bung on it. I put some RVT on it. Get it on the back bottom of the engine, bolt her up, so then I can start working on the other stuff while this dries. Pan on, you guys saw me do that. Awesome. I'm gonna work on the back of the block now, see if I get a camera back there to show you guys. So this piece right here is gonna screw into the engine, and then so this goes into the engine, comes through here like this, and this is gonna screw into there like that. So it's gonna be like that on the engine, and then you have the oil filter on there. So then I could get oil feed for the turbo, oil pressure gauge. This guy I'm gonna put back on the factory spot where the oil pressure switch was. There's one of them right here. And then that will give me everything I need: turbo, oil pressure, and switch. All right, so we got the oil feed line. Don't mind the kinks. This is temporary until I get my other turbo. Hopefully my mom got me one for Christmas. I haven't seen her yet. Mom, if you're watching, I know you're not, but I want my turbo. And then we got, this one's for the oil pressure gauge. And I just got a plug in here and a plug in there. So once again, this is gonna screw into the engine through here, just like that. And then the oil filter will screw into there. And then I can put this back in the bottom of the block. I'll show you when I get down there. All right, so we're gonna get rid of this oil cooler right here. And then that piece is gonna screw into there. And then my oil filter and sandwich plate will screw into that. And then you got your, it's hard to see, oil pressure wire right here. This is for the knock, which I gotta extend. And then you got your oil pressure to the gauge there. So I got to loop this coolant line right here and get this guy off. So I'm gonna work on that right now. Like it in. All right, so we looped it. We put the adapter on. We extended the knock sensor. Oil, everything's on, so it just needs the oil filter. And now I can move on to the idle air control valve. There's the plug for it right up there. And we're going from there. Awesome. And I got the oil pressure switch on too. All right, so this is how this is gonna work. This is gonna bolt to the engine. Then this is gonna bolt on there. Like, something like that. And then so it has a 2-wire plug instead of a 3-wire. Because this is OBD2, this is OBD1, so you need an adapter to run it. This is the idle air control valve. Controls the idle of the vehicle. I'm not using the coolant lines. So I got the adapter on, move the throttle cable over, so that works now. It's got plugged in, all good to go there. Remove this stud right here for the air conditioning. I got 2 nuts on it. One's tight against the other, and then I'll be able to spin the back one and it'll pull the stud out because the downpipe hits that. There's one there too, but if I ever go back to AC one of these years, I'll put them back in. Pressure. Anything underneath it? Not yet. It's idling though. Yeah. Squeaking. What's the air fuel? 11.6. Still a check engine light though. I have to plug it in and see why. So here we go. Ernie stopped over. We got the hood on. Car's back on the ground. Everything's hooked up. I started it. Idle air control valve's on. Everything's on, running. It's warm. Well, it was. We tried taking it for a ride, but I forgot to tighten the trailing arms.
But now it's tight.
But now we're good. It's too late to go out driving now. But she's together. Take it to work if possible. Put the different turbo in. I know I shouted out my mom in this video, but she doesn't watch my videos. But if she did, I'm ready for it.
Oh, I thought you said that was it.
Look how good it looks with the roof on. With the hood on. I mean, the paint looks horrible, but look at the car though. We're painting it next. Next project. Next project is paint. Because look at the trunk lid for those that don't follow. It's all from Vegas. It's up there. This has been scuffed one time. But everything, like the molding's all cracked from the sun. I broke that. But yeah, dropper. Oh yeah. See you later.